Hello, new friends. I am so glad that you could come over and spend some time looking at my Halloween decorations with me. I just thought I'd show you a few things because I love Halloween, and I know a lot of you do too. It's so fun. I don't like any of the macabre or mean or violent things for Halloween, but I like when they're spooky. Kind of the Disney version of Halloween. So these are my skeleton lights. Let me get a little closer to one of them. And I love these guys. I like their little mouths. It's so cute. I like the way they're just hanging here. They look so funny. They make such nice sound too. I don't know if you can see, but each of them has a gold tooth, which I think is funny, like they were pirates. Happy Halloween! I'm so glad you could be here with me. I really like when you can come over. And we can look at things and talk. It's one of the lights coming out of his head. His eyes, his nose. I think he looks so different with his mouth open or closed. He looks silly like that. I guess he looks a little silly like that as well. Halloween is definitely my favorite holiday. For non-religious reasons, there's much more meaningful holidays to me, but this one is fun. You can see the gold tooth a little better here. I love the kind of the generous spirit of it, where people like to give candy to little kids, just to see them happy and how happy everybody is. It's really fun. I went to a trunk or treat yesterday. Handed out candy to some little kids. That was fun too. Decorated my car. Bought a costume for my car on Amazon. So you'll see as we go through that I have a definite sort of theme in what I like for Halloween. And I like pumpkins / jack-o'-lanterns, and I like ghosts. Cute little pumpkins and cute little ghosts. So here is my Mickey jack-o'-lantern ceramic. Got his eyes. And his nose. And his big Mickey smile. This was a lovely present. I used to go every year to the Mickey Not So Scary Halloween party. Of course, they didn't have it last year, and they didn't really have it this year. They have something else. But I always like to look at all the decorations that they sell, but I never get anything. And so one year, I got this as a present after picking it up in the store like 7 times. So cute. I just love jack-o'-lanterns. You can see the stem. It has a little lid. And then let's see, you can kind of see the swirl. The ears have swirls. Let me see if I can do the other one for you too. The swirl. the back. It says, Happy. Oh my goodness, Halloween. What was that? That was odd. It's getting spooky. There's a flameless candle inside. Flameless candles are so great and convenient. I never wanted to put a real candle in here because I didn't want any soot to get up on the inside of this. I want it to stay pristine and beautiful. So I pack it away really carefully each year. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I decorate for Halloween and fall kind of all at once. And then in November, I take down the Halloween parts and just have the fall stuff up until we go into Advent. Then I go into Advent. Isn't he just cute as can be? So if you'll scoot over with me, so nice to have you here and have some company over to look at things. Now this I don't usually keep down here, but I brought it down especially for you because I wanted to show you. It's like a little grocery bag, jack-o'-lantern. I don't know where designers come up with this stuff, but isn't he adorable? Look how happy he is. Be like crinkly. It can be like kind of rocking on the wood. And look, it's detailed all the way around. So we've got the creases of the bag here. And again, the little ridges on the top. I get no idea why someone designed this, like why there would be a jack-o'-lantern bag. Maybe it's supposed to be a trick-or-treat bag. But there's no handles. And I don't know how well you can see, but if you could feel, it's all uneven. It's just like how a paper bag has all kinds of textures and crinkles and bumps and divots. I don't particularly care for crinkles myself. So here again we've got the side of the bag. And then we come around here to his happy little face. He makes me smile every time. Look how happy he is to be a jack-o'-lantern bag. Like his little teeth. Look at that. So that's this guy. And then come with me over here. Take one more slide. Ooh, oh no, I hit my knee. Oh dear, this one's a little harder to see. But let me see if I can move here and get a little better light on him. There we go. So we've got a cornucopia. We've got an apple and of course a pumpkin, because what would any decoration be for fall without pumpkins? Now we got some leaves and some other foliage. I love just all the colors of harvest and the idea of it. The blessings when you do have bounty, light enough to eat, and good harvest, and can share it and enjoy it. It's real wicker basket here. So it's really lovely. Oh, it's a little wobbly though. When I was a kid, we had an empty cornucopia, like just the cornucopia part. And we'd get to fill it. And I would sometimes get sent outside to fill it with leaves. But here's the thing. By the time it's Thanksgiving, most leaves are just brown, like dead brown. They're not pretty anymore. So I don't know that it was really the prettiest cornucopia. In terms of leaves, anyway. You can see a little bit of my TV back there. I like the little stem here on the apple. Okay, so the next things I'm going to show you are up high. So I need to move a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover your eyes like it's a surprise. And we'll go over there together, and then I'll do the big reveal. So come with me. No peeking. Okay, no peeking. Come on, here we go. Ready? Ta-da! We made it. So here you can see some leaf decorations. Leaf decorations? They have these cute little berries on them. Such pretty colors, right? And I like the incorporation of the fall with the Halloween stuff because, you know, as most of us growing up learn, Halloween is from All Hallows Eve. So it's the eve before we celebrate All Saints. So on November 1st, we have a holy day of obligation where we go to Mass, even though it's not a Sunday. I mean, I guess I should clarify, I don't know how many people are Catholic. You can go to Mass every single day. There is Mass every single day of the year. Pretty much every minute of every day, there's a Catholic Mass being said somewhere in the world. But on holy days of obligation, it's like a Sunday where the church really invites you and encourages you to be there on those days so you can celebrate. So we celebrate all the saints. And it's how, at the end of what we know of life here, that we're all experiencing right now, it continues in a new form. And the saints are the people that we know who are on the next part of it, more fully with God. And so it's nice to see the beauty in death, which is kind of what leaves are like, right? Jim Gaffigan once made a joke that looking at foliage is going to visit the leaves in hospice. But you know how there's beauty in everything, in all parts of life, and it doesn't end. And then this is just a leaf plate. It has a candle. I'm going to switch hands here to show you. And I've never burned the candle because I just like the decoration. You can see it just sits on the plate. The leaves here are getting caught. Let me try to show you again the leaf plate. So this just sits on it, but I always wanted it to stay perfect and pristine, so I never burned it. So this just like a leaf. That's all. It's nice and cute. It blends right in. Put this back. There we go. So here's some more leaves. It's just a garland. And you can see I actually have my palms there. So kind of mixing holidays, but give some rustle to it. This is where my palms stay, so I don't move them. So talking about, All Hallows Eve or All Saints Day, there's different ways that different cultures celebrate that. So in some cases it might be normal to go have picnics at the cemetery with the people you love who passed on. Or here in North America, I think Dios de los Muertos is probably the most common way to celebrate it. So you'll see the altars with the pictures and just to remember that those who have passed on. So, All Saints Day on the 1st, All Hallows, honors those that we know, our saints are in heaven. Which, if you've ever looked into that, it is a heck of a process. The entire purpose of the process is to make sure nothing's faked or over-exaggerated. You have to have 2 miracles to your credit. And it is very hard to get a miracle approved by the investigation committee. This isn't something that's taken lightly. But on November 2nd is what we call All Souls Day. And that's when we remember everyone who's passed away. We pray for the souls that are in purgatory, that they might be able to be in full communion with God. And so there's this continuum of life. These holidays remind us of that. Keep us focused that everything right here and right now isn't everything. So you can see it changes. This is the same garland, but we have a lighter color over here. Whenever I invite you over, I wait till the quietest times. Then it's like when you get here, everything in the whole environment's so excited you're here, it's suddenly around too and making all the noise again. I'm not even always sure what it is. So this is one of my absolute favorite Halloween decorations. It's a little ghost. And I would never burn him because he's too perfect. I don't know why. I don't know if he's sad or scared or he doesn't want to scare everybody. Look at his little face. A little wick comes right out of the top of his head. It's too funny. Makes me laugh. So you see his little arms. It always looks to me here like he's shrugging. He's like, boo? I don't know. Maybe it's his first day. But anyway, this is a candle. This is all wax. But they've carved like the perfect folds of his outfit. This outfit, I guess it's ghostliness. His ethereal being. Oh my goodness. I like his little hands. I just think he's so lovely and cute. He's quite old. I mean, I've had him for years. I don't know that it really makes noise. I'm always kind of amazed that he still holds up, because he's just wax. He's just a candle. Like, if you went and held a taper candle right now, that's exactly what he feels like. Oops, this wiggles a little. Alright, Ghosty. Boo. Alright, we're gonna move on. Okay. Now this is not something I have every year. It is just a cinnamon broom. And it smells so good. So you can find these pretty much at any supermarket. That's where you can get them. It's just what it sounds like. Just a broom made of cinnamon. Or scented with cinnamon anyway. That's it. When you first get one home, if you've never had one, it's so strong. Just beware. Alright, come with me. We're going to sit down. Ready, everybody? Here we go. Oi. Maybe that will stop some of the rocking motion. There we go. So you can see, oh, just moving it. It smells so much like cinnamon in here now. It's so nice. And it has these ropes that tie all the sticks together. Looks like it's not focusing right now. And it's so nice. Oh, my hands smell. It's almost like I was playing around with cinnamon sticks. Oops, it fell. Alright, let's put you down. Now these are brand new this year. And I've never done something like this before. Okay, come here, you little piece of cinnamon broom. You're gonna have to come over here. Okay. Alright, so these are craft pumpkins. And I've never done these before. Oh my goodness. I've always just had red pumpkins. But I always wanted to do these because I don't like scooping out the insides of pumpkins. It's not that fun. But I love jack-o'-lanterns. So I'm going to try this way this year and just use flameless candles inside. And then, different members of the family will decorate different ones. But I'm excited. I also feel a little bit like this was a win. So I bought these at Michael's, and I'd got a coupon somewhere to get like 50% off these. And when I got there, the one I most wanted was like this one, this big one here. But they didn't have any. They only had the white ones. And so I was like, well, okay, I'll get the white one. And then I'll get one that's this size and shape. I'm very particular about my pumpkin shapes. And I even asked, like, do you guys have any more of these ones? And they said no. And I was leaving, I was walking out past all the cash registers after paying. And I looked over, and behind the register and like all their go back baskets, I saw one. So I actually went and I got back in line, and I was like, please may no one else see that before I get there. And I got up there and I asked, and they were able to sell it to me. So I got one of these. So I'm really excited. And I always carve my pumpkins that look like that the same way, with two pointed up triangle eyes, a pointed up triangle nose, and then a jack-o'-lantern smile with two square teeth on the top and 3 square teeth on the bottom. And then this one, I'm hoping we can do like a grumpy face, like a side triangle eyes, like isosceles triangle eyes, and a jaggedy mouth. And then this one I don't get any input on. It's totally not mine. So we'll see what happens. But it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It'd be nice not to have to scoop out all the stuff on the inside. I did go to an absolutely fabulous pumpkin patch this year. So they had just rows upon rows of pumpkins, like tons of pumpkins. But then even better, they had a giant pumpkin patch, so a patch with giant pumpkins, and they probably have different names. They called them Big Macs, but I don't know if that's really their name or that's just what this place called them. But if they ever make a real life version of the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, this is where they're gonna film it. It was like being dropped into that cartoon, and I just walked around rows and rows and rows of giant pumpkins. I was thinking it must be very sincere, and it would probably be very likely that the Great Pumpkin would come there. But as it wasn't nighttime nor Halloween, I won't know. Oh my goodness. I haven't heard a dog all day, and now here you are to visit, and there's a doggy out there. Alright, want to come on one more little shift with me? Come on, I'll show you my last little thing. And these aren't all my decorations, but I know you have other things to do and you're busy. But maybe if you'd like to see some more fall stuff, you can come back. So this, honestly, how cute is this guy? He's my little ghost. 2 eyes and the smile. Look at his little, come here, buddy. Look at his little ghost arms. And this is the best kind of ghost because he's not filled with terror or chills. He's waiting for you to fill him with candy. Candy. It's got a very sturdy handle for just such an occasion. His back is just plain. He's got these lovely little stitches. Frankenstein stitches on a ghost. But you wouldn't be scared, you'd be charmed because he's adorable and friendly and kind of chubby. Maybe he's the ghost of a dead marshmallow. That's kind of what he looks like. This looks like a nose, but it's just a little dent in the fabric. He's so cute. I can't look at him without smiling. Too adorable. Oh, well, I just want to thank you so much for coming over, spending some time with me. I always like to see you. I love to talk about Halloween. I hope you get tons of great candy this year and have lots of trick-or-treaters who are adorable and excited to be out there. And I hope it's not too cold, but also that it's not too hot. So it's not like balmy Halloween. And of course, I wish you a wonderful All Saints Day and All Souls Day. And I hope that they're meaningful and bring you comfort and hope and encouragement. Thanks again for coming by. See you soon. Bye.